man muss dann, wenn man die BR 734 passiert hat, muss man sofort die Arrival aktivieren oder sowas.
Okay. So, welcome back, everyone. Yeah, we are now flying the beautiful Cessna 414, and we're doing an IFR flight from Zandane, beautiful airport. You can see Brunald here with us, and we're going to fly IFR with the GTN 750. Still programming now the arrival, so it's going to be the Lunar 3 Papa. Selecting that. Transition none. Load arrival. So for me, Brunald, it has loaded the complete arrival.
Yeah, for me as well.
To Gorded.
Until Gorded, okay. By me, it's Gorded missing.
Okay. So also, since I have, let's have a look. I have got the Navigraph connected here. I can look at the airport chart, for example. It's a bit bright, but there we have it. Departure. So departure is going to be the Evnan 1 Alpha departure. So select. Let's check that. Evnan. Oh, where is it? Is that correct? Hold on. Intum Oldas. Is there a? I've seen Intum departure. Hang on. Oh, I know why this. I've got the wrong airport in here. So we need to have Echo November Sierra Delta, I think, right?
Yes.
So there we go. This is the PMS 50 OIST. There we go. Now I've got the departure. Is there a way to dim down the display, or is it just not possible here?
I have no clue.
Okay, so maybe someone knows. So here, that's a bit better in the full mode. Okay, there we go. So it says flight level 120 initial climb, and when airborne, turn left, intercept Alpha Delta back course to 17 ease. Wow, okay, so back course, outbound Alpha Delta, 108.3, 17 ease, then turn right, direct Loksa, right Loksa, and then en route. You can dim the settings in the settings. Okay, hold on. So back, system. SimCaesar, brilliant. Nice. Thank you so much for that. That's cool. Oh, yes, please. Love it. So system, backlight, and then you can just, instead of auto, just go and do it that way. That's cool. Nice. So map, that should be our departure route then.
Regarding the departure route, am I right? We have to do almost a 360 turn over at the airport? Oh, no, turn left, intercept back course, and turn right?
No, you're right. Depending on altitude, so disregard. So turn right, direct N1. I got in the wrong line there. So when airborne, turn left, intercept Alpha Delta back course to 17 east, and then turn right, direct to Evnan, and that's correctly programmed in the
okay.
GPS. That's all good.
And one information from the developers, so when you set up the fuel and the weight, you should do only via your EFB. Otherwise, the avionics has some problems.
Okay. So, so fuel.
I have 314 kilograms.
Okay. 2,900 total weight. So that already, I don't need to press setup or anything. It does it automatically then. Okay, quantity is good. Yep. So passengers, we'll have a couple of passengers.
Don't put too much in because the runway is not that long. Okay. We have for takeoff.
Okay, cool.
I would recommend don't have any passengers.
Okay. Roger. So maybe the rudder pedals. So brake is set. Rudder lock away, and that should be good. Nice. Okay. Then we'll start as well. Anti-collision light on. Those on. We'll start left side first. So let's have a look. Mixtures full rich. Oh, that doesn't work. Seriously. What's the matter with the... Hold on. What's wrong with my right mixture there? Oh, because I've got the wrong throttle quadrant set. That's why. Then, of course, it won't work. There we go. Now that's good. Props full forward. So clear prop. Oh, disregard. That's something I always forget. Fuel tank selector. There we go. So clear prop right side.
Cruising altitude.
Yeah.
To dial in.
120 initially, right?
Maybe, yeah, but for the pressurization, you have to preset 200.
Okay. Yeah, so initially for the climb, 120, and pressurization will go... So the inner ring is the altitude, the outer one is the cabin altitude. So you want to make sure you use the inner ring, set the index to 20,000. Make sure you have everything on pressurized, make sure you have the air conditioning cooling or circulate.
Make sure not accidentally pull the dump, pull ram, because I already killed all my passengers with that.
Okay. One thing to set is the frequency, 108.3. So let's go there. 108.3.
What do you need it for?
The DME distance. And it's back course from the localizer there.
Okay.
Just as a backup. A bit confused though if I need to put that on 2 or
1. You can select it in the DME's instrument. Can you set up if you like to have 1 or 2? This doesn't show anything for me.
Yeah, so but unfortunately it's just not showing anything.
Yeah, maybe we don't receive it because we are in the shadow or so.
Yeah.
Let's try to take off and see how it works.
Okay, so cylinder temperature coming into the green area slowly. It's still a bit cold, but Right, so flight directors go on. We'll do nav. Actually, no, let's go do that.
And switch GPS. Switch your system to GPS.
Yeah. Yeah, set.
Yeah, on full. Flight directors on, exactly. Whatever on. Nav on.
Mhm.
And I already said vertical speed. 1000. Okay,
Yeah, ready.
ready to go.
Yeah. Smart cars started.
I have, yes.
Okay.
You too?
Yeah, me too.
Perfect. Okay, then I will go to the runway, backtrack.
Mhm.
Sound is awesome from this aircraft. No one else liked to fly along with us.
That's a shame.
I thought there was one.
Yeah, the floors, the aircraft is well made. Really nice. Brent, have you found out how to get rid of the sun visor? I can't get rid of it completely for some reason.
You can put it up. Let me have a look. How is it? You can put it on the top. You have it on the side. I have it on the top.
Yeah, so how do I put it on the top?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I've got it. Okay, got it. Just like in real aircraft.
Yeah, wonderful.
So I'll wait for your departure, or should I backtrack too?
You can backtrack as well if you like.
So,
I wait here on at the end.
Roger. Is there strobe lights in here?
Anti-collision light.
Just anti-collision light, okay.
Strobe light directly. I think they don't have it. Or it is the anti-collision light.
Yeah, it is blinking. Yes.
Yeah.
I have to say, with the GTN now, that's really sexy. I like it. That's really
Yeah,
nice.
that's very fine. Yeah. The default one was this GTN 430 or something. I don't like that. It don't work very well.
So I mean, if you wanna, do some IFR flying with it, yeah, you definitely need that GTN.
Yeah, but there's a free version. I think it's okay, but when you get the pay version, it's better.
Yeah. Okay, I am ready. Instruments in the green. We are ready to go.
Okay, join on the center line.
Mhm.
Then I will take off.
Yeah, I'll give you a couple of miles and I'll depart behind you.
Yeah, let's have a look into the charts how it has to go. Okay, let's go. Interesting how the engines become more quiet when you are accelerating.
Mm.
I think it's like real.
Yeah.
Oh, the runway is really short.
I love the sounds. They're just too good.
Okay, I made it.
Nice. So just checking the instruments, all good.
Are you using flaps for takeoff?
Let's see.
I think usually they don't do it.
Well, yeah, I'll use a little bit because he said the runway is. Mundos no, so we're departing from Zandane and we're flying to Bergen. Right, let's go. Full power. Thrust set. Airspeed is alive.
Crazy. I have pre-selected everything, GPS at vertical speed, and in the second I press the autopilot activate the autopilot, vertical speed just disappears and it says pitch. I
Okay.
don't know why. Okay, now switch to IAS.
Okay, so now I have DME distance. Fantastic. So 7 DMEs, and then we turn right to Evnan. Right, so just taking the props back a bit. 2500. Manifold about 35. Put the prop sync on. Nicely trimmed. Happy with that. So I want to go level change. Oh, no. I want to go vertical speed. No, actually indicated airspeed. Let's do that. Autopilot on. And we'll do indicated airspeed and nav, GPS. Let's see how that goes. Beautiful.
Nice time of the day, right?
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. And we're live weather as well.
Yeah.
Hey, Voyager. Nice, that's cool. So, transition is 7,000 feet.
I like the twilight and all the lights on the ground. It's very beautiful.
Yeah. Again, this is where Microsoft shines.
Yeah.
Good night.
Voyager, mach's
Black
gut.
box.
See you Monday. Take care. Bleib gesund.
When they fix the aerodynamics, then we have a perfect simulator.
Okay, so flaps are up. Flight power set. Engines instrument looking good. Cabin should be, well, climbing right now.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Twitch channel subscriber experience.
Hey, Ted.
Could new subscribers please make your way to the first class cabin, where complimentary
So
drinks,
let's already
snacks,
calculate
and
the
entertainment will be served.
descent phase.
Thank you.
Sorry, bitte nochmal bitte.
Descent calculation, we enough.
Jetzt schon? Wir haben ein bisschen Zeit,
Ja.
oder?
Yeah, maybe. But I like to do it very early, so I can't forget it.
Okay. So I am sorry for neglecting the chat a little bit. First of all, Ted Barker, thank you so much for 58 months, 7 miles turning, fantastic. 58 months, and he writes, 58 months of pure flight infotainment. I feel so privileged to be part of your channel's efforts and community. Long may it continue to infinity and beyond. Vola es tan bueno para el alma. Gracias, Ted. Gracias, Ted. Thank you so much. Indeed, I am looking forward to many more years of being here in this community and just following along the fantastic developments in the flight sim world. So, yeah, good times, absolutely. So level 200, Brennel, is the cruise, you said?
Yep, 200.
Okay, so I'll dial up 200 already.
Good night, Black Box.
Ted, take care. I'll talk to you soon. Once again, thank you so much, Ted. Oh, sunrise for me here. Oh, yes.
Blackbox, when you look into your flight plan, do you find there waypoints named BR733, 732, 731, 730?
Yeah, 737, Rockset, 734, 733. Ratuk.
For me, the 733 is missing, and Ratuk I don't have, and 732, 1 and 0 I don't have that.
Okay, that's weird. Yeah, no, I have everything. So So from Lunar, Bravo Romeo 737, Rockset 734, 733, Ratuk 732, 731, and so on.
Okay, I try to insert the arrival again.
Wow. That sunrise. Goosebumps.
No.
Right, let me just get the flight plan going and then I can load that into Sim Toolkit Pro. Very good. I know. So create new flight. November. Shame they don't have a sim brief format for the C414.
What do you mean? The performance profile or
Yeah.
for exporting the FMS?
No, just to calculate fuel flow, for example, that sort of stuff.
I can give it to you. I have it.
Ah, nice. Anybody else? I've not tried Dragon. I don't think I'm going to mess about with X-Plane for some time. Right, remember to put standards. Standard is set. Wow.
Aircraft. I sent it you in your Discord channel.
Okay.
Click on it, and I think you can then save it to your fleet.
Thank you very much. Hold on. Click on the link. Save C14. Let's type in that. And then save aircraft. Dankeschön. Super.
Yeah, welcome.
That really helps.
Oh, it's looking very pretty.
Yeah, I can see the same sun rising here. Absolutely great. It's so amazing.
What do you like more, the sunset or the sunrise?
I like both,
you're
really.
flying.
I like both. So, so Aviation Geek, thank you so much. Sorry for the late call. Cruise Simulations mentioned you and well, end up subscribing to your channel. That's really kind. Thank you so much, Aviation Geek. Hannes, I like the challenge with some payload. The planes do feel more realistic that way. Okay. Is it the only flight? It depends. I'm not sure. Brennelt has to get up early tomorrow for work. I can lay in, so it's going to be completely dependent on Brennelt. And the flight time, well, we're still flying a little bit, so...
Yeah, the second flight is a lot shorter. It's only a half an hour to fly.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can do it.
Okay, so again, it's all up to you. I'm happy to fly. So the arrival, again, that's going to be the Lunar Tree Papa. Is it still not loading correctly?
Have you already loaded the approach as well? range when I delete approach, then my arrival route is complete. But in the second where I load in the approach, then the waypoints of my arrival route disappear.
For me, it's all good.
Okay.
Just gonna dial down the
I
sim
have
sounds
to
good.
remove the approach, and I will then load it in when I'm almost at Godit.
So I'm gonna just check the waypoints with the chart. So here it is. So we've got in Lunur, level 100 or above. Then we've got Bravo Romeo 737 8000 above. That's correct. Rockset is next. 8000, then 734 between 8 and 6.5. Then we've got Ratuk, max to 20 between also 6.5 and 8. Then we've got 732, so flying that arc. Lowest is going to be 4000 on that, so it's doing a VNAV descent if you like, so that's fine. And then we go to 730 and then Godit 4000, and then we do. Did I choose an ILS approach?
Yeah, yes.
Where can I see that somewhere? But does it say somewhere where it's an ILS approach?
Yeah, you have to click on the arrival airport there, and then you can say load procedure.
Ah, okay, yeah. Now,
And then approach.
yeah,
Approach.
Yeah.
And there you can ILS 36 whiskey.
35 whiskey. Good. Yeah, 35 whiskey.
Or 35,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so 35 whiskey, fantastic, Godit, load approach. Okay, and that you mean like when you press load approach, it kills the rest of the arrival or something?
Yeah, try it. You will see. For me at least.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, it did something.
Yeah. It killed the half of the arrival route for me.
That is a
It's
shame.
not anymore going all the way to Godit. So I removed again the arrival and the approach, and then I will fly until Godit, and shortly before Godit I will load in the approach again.
Okay.
But I think it's a bug in this GTN add-on.
But then again,
sure.
yeah. But then again, look at my chart now. So I look at the waypoints, and
Yeah.
they are there on the arrival.
But they are not shown in the flight plan.
Yeah, the lists, but they are still there.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah, but I don't know if it's flying this correctly then.
Maybe, yeah, it should do because it's in the. I guess it's just a matter of it not showing on the list correctly.
Yeah, can be.
Did you try the new Coronado PC-12? No, I haven't had time for that yet. Has anybody here tried it? It's
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
But I'm a big PC-12 fan. But I know the SimWork Studios who brought out the Kodiak. They are on the making of a PC-12 as well, and I think maybe it's better.
Okay, so maybe wait a little bit.
Yeah.
Because we know Coronado is nice visually, but when it comes to system simulation, that sort of stuff, it's not that good. So
Always very weak. Yeah. I was very disappointed with so many Coronado add-ons. They can't even fly a star or a SID, and that's very disappointing.
So engine's looking good. Just going to check the cabin altitude.
He said he had heard bad things about the Coronado.
Okay. Heavy on the FPS even, okay. Memory leak, FPS gets worse, okay. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I guess I'll just hold off and wait, yeah. In this case. So, do we have any VORs anywhere? It's just Bergen, isn't it?
Yeah, Coronado is known from P3D and FSX for making very beautiful models, but very bad systems. But I have to say, the Mooney they made for MSFS is a nice plane. You have that as well, Blackbox, right?
Uh,
The Mooney.
yeah, yeah, that is a nice one indeed. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to pre-dial the frequencies for the RLS.
Ah, all right. That's a good idea. Do you have the frequency?
110.5, 110.5.
1105. Set.
So
And
I've,
the course?
do we need to enter that?
Yeah, you need. Not enter, you have to dial it in the HSI.
Ah, yeah, that's true. So that's going to be
It was something around 360.
350.
350, okay.
Yeah, 350. Yeah, correct. All right, that's dialed in. You can
Yeah.
also do that on the OBS on the left-hand side there, where it has glide slope localized indications.
Ah, okay.
So got 81 miles, just about to reach level 200. Cabin looks good. Yeah, PMS, sorry, GP. Yeah, it's PMS GTN. And I
have
have
an interesting information for you as well. If you like, you can put in the wind strength and the vector in your GTN system. You simply have to press on the menu button down in the middle, and then you can press on change fields on the left, better on the left side.
menu, change fields. Yeah.
You know, change fields. Then you can click on the wind button on the top right. I have it. There is something which is not very interesting. And there you can select wind and wind speed and direction. The second last.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, it's a good tip. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Because I do like to have ground speed indicating. I like the distance to the next waypoint and the total distance to destination. I'd like to have that info. Good. We are coming up 20,000 feet, so level 200. And from here, we're going to set cruise power.
So, and now we can do descent calculation, and we can see how much time we have.
Nice. I love how even the prop sync you can set. I can hear that actually. It's much nicer on the ears if it's nicely synced up. Cool. So accelerating a bit now. 20,000 feet. System's looking good. Engine's looking good. Fuel is looking good. So what do you mean with descent? So in the GPS, or do you do that in your head, or
In the GPS, yeah, you can go back to the main menu in the GPS, and there you find utilities, and there is VNAV on the top left.
You're kidding me. Wow. Okay.
And then you can press on target altitude, and there you can dial in what altitude you want to have at a specific waypoint. Let's say 3,000 for Godit. Enter 3,000.
Yeah, 3,000. MSL profile offset.
Enter. Exactly. Then you can say how much feet per minute you want to descend. And you can say how many miles before you want to have this altitude, and you select the target waypoint, which is coded in this moment.
Okay. Right, all set.
But for me, it says we have to descend right now with 600 feet per minute. Can it be possible?
That's unusual because, well, we have 100 miles, 20,000 feet. If you descend that slowly, I guess so.
I can't believe that it's too far away for me. Let me have a look what Little Navmap says for that.
Yeah, and also, yeah, Gorded, hang on, Gorded, just on the driver, Gorded is actually 4,000 above, so let's put Gorded 4,000 then.
4,000, okay.
Yeah. Hold on. Menu, no. Utilities, BNAV, so 4,000. 4,000 MSL. Yeah, so let's try a 1,000 foot per minute. Because if you look at your ground speed, so let's say ground speed is right now 227 knots times 5 is what you need for a 3-degree profile. So that's 1,000 feet per minute. So I think 1,000 feet per minute, like Inoy says, it would make a lot more sense.
Okay.
And
So then it says descent begin in 9 minutes.
Well, I have 5 minutes. Yeah.
You have 5 minutes? What's your altitude?
20,000.
1013?
Yep.
Strange.
So Gorded 4,000, 1,000 feet per minute descent. Alright, I'm just gonna leave.
1 mile before, or,
Yeah.
or
Hang
you
on.
are, okay.
Let me see, 1 mile. Yeah, 1 mile before. I put in there.
Okay, then maybe you have a little bit different flight plan. Good.
Good night.
Hey, Sapphire
Black
Wave.
box.
Thanks. Yeah, glad you enjoyed it. Take care. If you like, see you Monday. Have a great week and a great weekend, although it's just, was it Wednesday, isn't it? Thank you so much for watching. So let me set up charts then. Charts. Not charts. Charts. Echo, November, Bravo, Romeo. No, not departure. Disregard. I want arrivals. And that was the Papa.
Have a look into the outside view and watch to the sun. It's
Yep.
looking great.
Yeah, just been there. Hang on, let's go back again. Yeah. Amundo, seriously, you were at Godit early this evening. You mean on the ground or in flight?
It's from Norway.
Laswitzer, there's a huge problem with the FPS and battery drain. If you turn off the avionics, the FPS goes back up. The batteries don't charge and discharge while you fly, so you end up with a dead battery at the end of the long flight. What? Which one? This one? Now, let me just check. Where do we have battery?
I already did a flight with one of several hours with this aircraft with no problem. Maybe he forgot to activate the generators.
Oh, maybe the PC-12.
PC-12, that can be.
Amundo's in the ATR-72. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so descent. Let's see. Should be coming up very shortly. in 2 minutes. So we should get a message, because I did select the message prompt, so hopefully we'll get that. Video as well, operate with Nora, nice. Okay, so PC-12 is causing the issue. Prefer the Q400, I can imagine, yeah. I think I would prefer that as well. So I'm going to pre-dial, first of all, 100. There we go, got a message now. So I think that tells me to start descending. Message, approaching top descent.
Oh, nice.
So if I dial in vertical speed, 1,000 feet per minute, just take a bit of manifold pressure, down we go. So we go out select, level 100, and the transition level would be around 80. Nice sharp turn to the left.
Wondering why I have 5 minutes to the top of descent and you are already descending. Crazy. How many track miles do you have to go it?
Let me see. Where would I see that?
Normally it should be in the distance column, but it's empty.
So Lunar, hang on. Lunar, I have 7 miles, and then from Lunar it is 30, 40, 50. That's a lot of track miles. I would say about 60 miles.
Yeah, maybe it's too early to descend. I don't know why it sets so early. I still have 3 minutes. 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm just going to continue like this, just see what happens. Ground speed 234, very nice. A little bit of turbulence.
Yeah. Kamikaze descent. Tactical approach. Tactical approach, or what was it called? Tactical approach.
So the next flight's going to be to Echo November Oscar Victor, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay,
but with CJ4 then.
Yeah. So I'm going to already calculate the flight plan. And you had a routing as well for that. Plan is calculated. Oh yeah, so you're right. I guess we need to set the pressurization, correct?
Yeah, correctly. You need to dial it to 0.
Yeah, so it's not automatic. Not
It's
like
not
it.
an Airbus.
No,
No push beton aircraft.
no. Thanks for the tip. That could have been quite a bad surprise.
I mean, after touchdown, you can pull the dump button, and then you have pressurized your cabin.
Yeah, but then you
But I
blow.
think it's not that nice for ears.
No, you would blow eardrums out for sure. Right, sea level it is. Cool. Thank you. Yes, this is Microsoft Flight Sim, correct. And that's the Cessna 414. It's a beautiful
The
aircraft.
autopilot button panel. What is the difference between the level button and the EAS button?
I have a feeling that if you press level, I don't know, normally you would expect level change, but I have a feeling it levels off.
Yeah, but it is the Alt button. Alt is altitude hold. Then it will level off where it is and keep the altitude.
Oh, wings level. Okay. Lazarowitz
Wings
says,
level?
yeah, it levels wings level.
Okay.
Yeah, because indicated airspeed is like level change. So we have a certain power setting, and it keeps the current indicated airspeed. So that's simple. So that's like level change. Then you got VNAV. That doesn't work here. Yeah, exactly. 32 miles from the field. So, as a matter of fact, Brenold, I mean, we are going quite fast, and it's descending with 1,000 feet per minute. So, at the moment, I would say, yeah, we're doing pretty well. So it says descent required, vertical speed is 900 feet per minute, roundabout 950. So I'll go with that.
Yeah. Let's see. Maybe I'm way too high when I arrive at Godit.
Because, I mean, we are going quite fast. So,
Yeah. What's the speed? Ground speed?
228.
236. I am on 236. Yeah.
Okay.
Not that much difference.
No.
But I think I started my descent 5 minutes later than you.
Troops, can you do a barrel roll? No. I don't want to crash.
That aircraft is not certified for barrel roll.
So, yes, I'm just now passing 12,800 feet. I only have 8 miles to Rockset.
Okay.
And
I'm at 7,800, 17,800, and I'm shortly before Rockset.
So from the feeling I have, if I continue with that vertical speed, I do feel like it's going to be correct with the descent, but we'll see.
Okay.
So I'm just going to dial in 4,000 and see what happens. And 4,000 is set.
You got a shortcut?
No. We're flying completely the complete right route.
Okay.
All aircraft to do a barrel roll safely. If you do it correctly, it's a 1G maneuver. Yes. But here in the sim, I don't think, since you can't feel 1G, I don't think you can do it correctly here.
When I'm looking outside, I think always I'm looking into a painting.
JP, thank you so much. Yeah, you have a good week. Thank you so much for hanging out. have to say, with the GPS and everything here, or GTN, it's a lovely aircraft, man. Love it.
Yeah, and this is fast.
But not too fast, so you know you can enjoy the scenery.
Yeah.
It's a nice mixture.
Last week I did a flight with it. I don't know exactly the routing, but I think 5 minutes before I arrived there, my right engine died.
Oh.
And I looked into my fuel gauge and I saw it is on 0.
Oh no.
And for the left one, it is as well almost on 0.
Okay.
So I did feather my right prop and pulled out a little bit the throttle and tried to make the approach as slowly as possible. And then I landed, rolled out, and then my left engine died as well.
GG. That's a great
Yeah.
timing, though. Oh, wow.
Very great timing. 2 minutes before, and I had a big problem.
Nice. Remember the when a long time ago when I did the ratings on Pilot Edge, and the very last flight, it was the I ratings. The very last flight, or the second last flight I did, it was a VOR approach. I remember that, and my engine died because it was, I think it was flying the Bonanza with wingtip, or no, it's a Comanche with wingtip tanks, and I forgot to switch from wingtip to center, or the main tanks, and so the engine died right as I was on base. So I was like trying to get to the airfield, and I touched down, I think just prior to the airport, through a fence, and then rolled onto the runway, but I couldn't go anywhere because the fuel was empty. And I passed the test because I reached the runway.
Awesome.
Yeah. That was
Yeah, there was the rumor that the controller can switch off your engine through your interface.
In X-Plane 11 they can, yeah, but not in P3D. And I was flying P3D.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So passing 9,000 now, and I am 9 miles from the next waypoint, 734, and I have to cross it between 8 and 6.5. But that looks good.
Oh, very good.
That looks fine.
Okay, I have to look in the chart as well from me.
Wow.
Yeah, I tried to connect the Navigraph to the simulator, and it says all the time to me, cannot connect. But I got Simulink update this afternoon. Maybe it has to do with that.
Yeah, it could be, yeah. So 8.
733.
Okay, so we've got the next waypoint, and then we're starting the arc. Okay, so I know what the issue is. So it is actually going from, that's why, for me, it's not going from 734 to the arc, it's actually going right to Gordit. So it's a shortcut to Gordit, that's why.
Okay.
That explains it.
That explains it, yeah.
I tell you what, shall we do it? Shall we go direct Gordit?
Yeah, then it completely mess up my descent planning. But you can do, and then you can wait on the apron for me. I will go as fast as possible.
So that's weird. Yeah, it kicked out the rest of the arrival route. So the last cut off that arc. I don't know why.
Yeah, it was the same one for me, and then I deleted the approach itself, and then the arc appeared again.
Yeah. But at least that explains why you had a different descent profile than I had.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it's a bug in the GTN.
Alright, so ILS is tuned on 1. Gorded 9 miles. Yeah, that looks about right. So we're past transition. Let's go and dial in the connection 1017. Yes, DeFlores, we're going to fly the CJ4 from Bergen to Echo November Oscar Victor, and flight time is 27 minutes, it says. So it's a short flight, short hop. But the procedure...
And the approach will be very interesting, exciting.
Yeah.
It's worth the wait.
Beautiful. Right, so let's get the chart.
You can use the time on the ground to make familiar with the approach in Echo November with Victor Oscar.
Okay.
I think the time in air is way too short to look into the chart.
Okay.
And it's a really difficult approach.
So ILS-DME is functioning. So once we're past Godit, we'll go to Idava, and there we're going to be crossing 3,000 feet. ETA here right now, it's about 5 minutes, 10 minutes max.
For you 5, for me 10.
Yeah, I did shortcut a bit. So once I'm inbound to the final, I need to switch over from GPS to VUR, otherwise I don't get the indications for the glide slope, etc.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm going to go switch to heading once I'm inbound to Idava. All right, so we're crossing fourth. It worked perfectly, Brenold, with the descent, so that's really cool.
Wonderful.
That's really good.
I think usually you will get a kind of this shortcut from the ATC. I think this complete arc is only if they have too much traffic.
Okay.
Have you ever landed in Bergen?
No, not yet. But we have it in our routing, so maybe maybe I'll finally get there at some point. So I am gonna dial in the heading. To get on course to there. So heading select. I'm gonna switch over to VUR lock. There we got the glide slope and localizer. Look at that. Let's slow down. Press the approach. So we got lock now active. Glide slope is armed. 3,000 feet. Going to transfer that here as well. Yeah, so this indication there is taking the info from VUR2. So that's the right-hand set. No, I was just thinking it's a bit too aggressive for the intercept, really, but there we go. It's correcting again. You can see the runway. Can you explain to me why most airliners skip the arc before go did in arrival? Only have to go. Well, like Brendan said, it depends on the amount of traffic, the inbound traffic. If there isn't much traffic, this arc procedure actually helps them in. I'm just gonna get the gear down. It helps them with the separation, or the sequencing. Gear is down. Just gonna have to slow down here. So I'm on the ILS. In case of missed approach, we come back to 3,000 feet. Nice. It's just fighting a bit with a localizer. It's kind of hugging just a bit to the right. We're on glide though, that's fine. Here comes the first set of flaps. Some more flaps. Now I'm just wondering if I switch off the autopilot. Oh, it's actually trimmed. Nice. 4 flaps. Props full forward. Gear is down. Trying to get nicely trimmed here. And then we're just going to follow the ILS down. About 90 knots, 95 knots. So if I look at the ground speed, 100 knots, so I should aim for about 600 feet per minute to stay on the glide slope. Now I've got to correct them a bit low, so I'm going to go with 400 feet per minute.
You only have to press the approach button, then you should automatically hold the slope.
Yeah, but I want to hand fly a bit, so I
Okay.
switch off the autopilot a bit, so
Okay.
just to practice. Right, let's get prop sync off. At the moment, I don't think I have a command. In general, what I use right now is the. Let's just see if I can show you that here. Right, so I'm using. Well, I'm not using the yoke, guys. Don't worry. I'm using a not the stick. I'm using a yoke, but I'm using the Honeycomb Bravo with the setup for the Cessna. Good. 90 knots, keeping that nicely 5 feet per minute on slope, on localizer. Hey, what do you mean? Are you guys the devs for the airport signage? No. Or who are you talking to? Right, I have a feeling the wind, let's check the wind page here. Yeah, it's a bit from the right. Not much though, just a tad. Because I'm drifting off to the left from the localizer, that's why I kind of noticed. Trying to keep a 500, 600 feet per minute rate of descent, 1000 is checked. And again, it's a beautiful city, beautiful area. Oh, there we go, the floors, you're on the ground there, just see your name tag. Are you going to join on the second flight, DeFlores? How many miles are you, Reynolds?
3 miles.
Okay.
No, 8 miles.
Okay,
8
well,
miles.
then you're 6 miles behind me, so no problem.
Yeah.
It's okay, just slightly low here. Gonna correct that. And again, a bit of crosswind from the right, 3 knots. Not much at all. Trying to regain the... Yes, sir. Okay, good, DeFlores. Thank you. Looking forward to the flight. Yeah, I do have the payware scenery for Echo November Oscar Victor, but I've got the one from Sim Market, not from Marketplace.
400.
Maybe it's the same. I don't know.
I think there's only one existent.
Okay, so
300.
it's from Airsoft, so I think they are.
Yeah.
200.
Yeah, a bit bumpy.
100.
Right, let's try to get a little bit towards the center line again. A little bit of rudder,
50,
cross control.
30, 20, 10.
Oh, go on. There we go. Drift a bit to the right. Not bad nonetheless. Happy with that. 134.
Oh, very nice. You don't have my problem. I always have the problem this aircraft tends to bounce.
Hmm.
I don't know why.
Okay, that's a bit strange. Yeah. So I'm going to vacate to the right here. Yeah, here in Microsoft, I actually, I don't know. I guess I would need to practice a bit more with the GA aircraft. So I'm going to park somewhere over here.
Which flaps do you use for landing? Flaps full or
yeah,
what?
Yeah, I had flaps full, yeah. About 90 knots.
Yeah.
There he is on final, fantastic. And it's pretty slopey here. The apron. De Flores, what aircraft are you actually flying? Because to me it's like showing in, was it A340 or something? A330? Yeah, A330 I think.
C25C is there written. It's a citation.
Okay.
Model mapping is weird.
Yeah. It's weird there. I have a CJ4 installed, so I don't know why it's not showing. Let's just park here. I want to see Brennel's landing. Let's just see.
One mile to go.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a Harley Davidson.
Harley Davidson.
The engines just sound a bit like a Harley Davidson.
Localizer is not very good aligned with the center line.
Okay. I didn't really notice anything too bad. So there he is. Coming in. And touchdown.
Nah,
Bit long.
got airborne again.
Okay.
Yeah, I all the time have the problem with this aircraft.
Good.
It bounces.
Oh. Okay. Right. So quick change of aircraft in a minute. So I'm gonna switch off.
Don't forget to file your flight plan.
Yeah.
Your pirate. So I will stay here.
Good. So that all off. That off. Beacon off. All off. And then we have all the covers installed for the next flight. No GPU. Nice. Cool. So next flight in the CJ4. Let's do that. Main menu. Bergen, hey, Bu Andri, nice to see you. Bergen was one of the main trading hubs for the Hanseatic League in that area. Local dialect, nice. Okay, cool. So, smart cars, fish, file pirate.
One engine out livery.
Oh, I don't know. Do I have it installed? I need to check. I don't know if I have it installed. I think I do actually. Hang on. So that's jets.
Or flight in one stream, yes.
Liveries. No, it's not in my liveries section. Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Check it again.
For me, it was the second one.
Okay. Maybe I haven't activated through the add-on matcher.
Yeah, maybe.
Right, cool. So we'll take something fancy.
The most fanciest liveries of all is the one engine out livery.
Yeah.
Looking very good.
Yeah, it looks actually really nice. Yeah, 4 flights, right? Nice treat. But I have to admit, next stream's on Monday, so I've got to go work again. So lots of stuff to do. So what time do we have live weather?
Well, we continue at the time at about 7:20, 7:30.
Yeah, 7:30. Cool. And live weather. So cool. So starting up is actually not too difficult. Famous line.
Good night, Black Box.
Solid wings, merci. Good night to you. Take care. So, yeah, I remember that it wasn't too difficult here. So let's have a look for the battery on. Then we go avionics dispatch. That way we can already enter some stuff here in the MCDU flight plan. Actually, that it should be able to load the flight plan, shouldn't it, from the sim brief?
Yes, it can.
I do remember that correctly. So index.
Oh, flight plan loaded.
Return. There we go. Secondary flight plan, I think it was, wasn't it? No. Hang on.
On the second page, and there is route menu, and there you find flight plan recall in braces SB.
Weirdly enough, my next page doesn't work, which is kind of weird. Okay, there we go. Okay, so route menu. Flight plan recall. Sim brief.
So I have to set up fuel manually via the menu. Let me see, how many do I need? One ton of fuel.
Mm-hmm.
1.3 is okay.
So
And don't put it too heavy.
hang on, what do we do? Index. Well, I'm not sure, but everything's inserted with the name and everything, but or the ID, but
Haven't you set your flight plan in SimBrief correctly up?
I have.
And you have generated?
Yep, because it's on my Sim Toolkit Pro. That's all correctly inserted.
Okay.
Hang on, let me just see. Try one more time. Next page, root menu.
The correct ID?
Echo November Bravo Romeo, right? Origin. Yeah.
Yeah, Bravo Romeo to November Oscar Victor.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Just going to do.
Maybe you have an old version. For
Ooh.
me, it was no problem.
Yeah, well, I have. Isn't it? But hang on. Oh, CJ format. No, that was a mod, wasn't it?
It is, yeah. You really need the mod because otherwise. But I think in the standard version there is no SimBrief connection. But maybe you have an old version.
Yeah, that could be. I've not updated it for a while.
So that is set.
Right, now I'm trying to enter Echo November. Yeah, okay, so DeFlores, I guess that's the problem then. Okay. I am going to quickly reload everything. Shouldn't take too long. Because otherwise it won't work. Luckily it's not a large file, so... And while I'm out here, I may as well try to see if I have the livery for the CJ4. I only have the Kodiak, strange enough. Liveries. Good. Let's try again. Dragon says stall spin physics in X-Plane 12 are off. Cessna has Cessna 172 has a left turning tendency entering without rudder, but then goes incipient to the right, which it shouldn't. Okay, that's weird. So, yeah, again, flight's just quick 27 minutes. So it's a matter of loading everything up. When did you update CJ4 last time, Reynold?
I don't really know. I think it's some weeks or months ago, but maybe you was older.
Probably, yeah. Because I've not been in the CJ4 mod for ages.
Yeah.
So, Brennel, the departure route out of Bergen? So just so I can prepare everything.
Departure route is Intum to Delta.
Thank you.
And the arrival is Tumin 1 November on runway 06.
Roger. So we're flying which approach? The localized RMP Alpha or?
RP Alpha, I think I wrote it to you. Let me have a look.
So that's going to be working in the CJ4.
No, the localizer Bravo. We will use localizer Bravo 06.
Oh yes, okay, so I see what you mean. So that's interesting approach. So you do the localizer and then you have to sidestep around the mountain. We've been there, I remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you can do a approach briefing right now, because in the air we don't have that much time.
No. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. So descend 4 degrees, a bit steeper than normal, out of 3,500 minimums is 3,430, so let's say 3,500. So fairly high minimums, but the elevation is actually 243, so that is interesting.
It is on a kind of hill there, that's the reason.
Yeah, so the minimums, actually, you have to be, I guess, visual with the terrain at that point, and then you just go visually around that last hillside there at 2 miles. You start your turn, try to line for the center line. But I guess if you go 4 degrees all the way through, then you should be aligned correctly vertically. So although, you know what? Hang on. Something's wrong. Airport elevation 243. And it's giving you a profile with a Hotel November DME that's there. So 2 miles, I guess. Okay, so I guess the runway may have 3.5 miles. But that would be 1,000 feet, so it should be about 1,500 feet, 2 miles. Yeah, okay. Yeah, with that 4 degrees, yeah, that would work, okay. So you really have to make sure that you stick to the steeper slope there.
Yeah.
4 degrees. I guess maybe once you visual, use the flight path vector. And then missed approach will be visually left over the lake. Because that will be Bork landing then.
Yeah.
Quick left turn, sharp. So, come on, Microsoft, hurry up. There we go, thank you. Right.
So, I'm almost ready.
I will hurry up.
Yep.
Oh, no, hang on. Brennel's on this side, so I'll go and park here. So there we go. So keep your fingers crossed now, everything's working.
Yeah, here on this parking places, we are very close to the runway. Don't have to taxi very long.
Yeah. Okay, DeFlor says update GJ4 bot as well. It's working fantastic. That's good news. So we're what 250 flight level? Well, it is a little rocket, isn't it? So I guess you can. Do
Yeah,
that.
230. I have 230. See light.
Good. Just put live weather on here, and then we'll do a quick startup. So let's try again. Index, next page, route menu, flight plan recall, load flight plan. Okay, now it's working with the loading. Okay, perfect. So departure arrival, runway 35. So the into to Delta, execute, legs page. Cool, and then arrival.
It says initialize position.
Yeah, we'll do so in a minute. Transition via Tumen. No, let's have a look. So localizer Bravo. Via Bugum.
Bugum. Okay.
Cool. Right, so let's start everything up. Fuel.
Are you sure with Bugum?
Oh no.
I would say Tikbo.
Hold on. No, okay. Yeah. I'll change that in the flight in a minute. So let me just start up the engines. So we've got fuel. Nothing to worry about fuel here. But we'll have beacon on, nav light on. So disregard.
We need localizer.
that livery though, I mean, lol. I like it.
Yeah, it's an imposter.
Absolutely. So, come on. There we go. You just click that to run. Nice bling bling. Indeed. Right, smart cars is running. God, that autopilot system is completely different again. Okay. I am ready to go.
Yes, me too. Engine running already?
Yep.
You will take off with flaps?
Yep.
Okay. You don't really need.
No? I don't know, I always have a weird feeling if you take off without flaps.
Yeah, but there are several aircraft which usually don't take off with flaps.
Okay. Good, so we're going to 6,000 feet, flight director on. How do I dim the display? Is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, thanks for the tip as well. I remember that now. Performance. We need performance in it. Passenger weight. We want 4 passengers. That's fine. Takeoff. Temperature is 11.
If you set up your fuel and weight in the specific menu,
Specific menu? Where?
yeah, and this top menu there from the flight simulator, you have to set up the fuel and the weight.
Okay. Yeah, fuel is fine. Weight is all good. Yeah, fine.
Okay. Nice.
Cool. Right, we are ready. Let's do this. Oh, and
So I'm already on the holding line.
okay. Yeah, one more thing I need to do is get to CJ4 mod here on the Bravo quadrant. There we go. Because I have set everything. There we go. Apply save. Go back, resume. All right, let's go. The lower pedestal. Okay. So, Brennan, you now an A330 for me as well. Oh no.
What? Okay. Yeah, this model matching is so weird.
Ah, that. Ah, okay, yeah. Okay, found the brightness knobs there. Okay, cool. Cheers. There we go. That's better. Good. So all clear, all clear, all clear. Gonna put the strobe lights on, landing lights on. Let's go. Power set. Bit of wind from the right. Oh, I do remember very sensitive rudder. So V1 rotate. Pause rate. Gear up. Flaps up. Wow, this thing is such a rocket. Good lord. So we want to have nav.
Vertical speed 8,000 feet per minute.
Wow.
Crazy.
Light level change. Yeah, it is crazy. Well, we're going to go straight up to 250 in this case. Climb power. Climb power set. Flaps are up. Yeah, with climb power it's a bit better. 7,000's transition. That's the outer marker. So, bar row. Standard set. Nice. Let's go speed to 50. Or to 30. Nice.
Already 10,000 feet.
Yeah. Me too. Right, so... range. Cool. No chart available. Okay, enough data.
Remember this Cessna 414, how long it took to 20,000 feet?
Yeah. So we're coming to Adido, then it's a right turn to Intum, all correct. Nice, there we go.
Ah, no, I forgot to activate smart car.
Oh no.
For me, it's not that important because I already completed the whole tour.
Yeah.
But for you, you have activated.
Yes, I have.
Very good.
So one of the rare cases where I actually remembered. So this is a little bit like in the CL650 pressure, and I want flight director bars. How to change that? Hang on. Push to select.
What do you want to change?
Yeah, cross pointer. Yeah, all good.
Ah.
Nice.
How you managed that to switch it, change it?
Yeah, so go to PFD menu, so above the prime flight display.
Yeah.
PFD menu, and then you use the middle scroll wheel, so the outer ring, to scroll down, the blue box to config.
Config, yes.
Then press on select, so middle button press. And then you
Yeah.
need to, again, outer ring to select the flight director prompt, and then inner ring to change the...
Ah, fantastic. Yeah, changed it. Thank you very much.
Yeah. There we go.
What?
Oh! Right behind you, Brennald.
Yeah, I'm already busted my 20,000 feet here.
Okay. Is TCAS working on this aircraft? That's a very good question. Terrain,
Yes,
weather,
it is.
traffic.
Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah. So at least
You
can...
have, you have to activate it. You know why? You know how?
Well, I've got a button traffic up below.
First, you have to go into your CDU.
Oh, yeah.
On the left side is a tuning button, tune, and then on the bottom right side you have to switch from standby to TARA.
Yeah.
And then you have to press TFC.
Yeah.
In the autopilot panel, and then it should work.
Yeah. Then you got norm. Yep. Nice. Oh, I've got discontinuity. Hang on, why I got discontinuity? So intum, tumim. Then it should be tickbo, you know. Actually, Loxa. First Loxa.
Altitude.
Thank you. Loxa and then Tickbo, and Loxa 7,000 or above. So that way. Yep. Tickbo 5,000 above. 250. Tickbo 4,000 above. All right, everything's programmed. Top descent coming up in a short while. Trying to remember localizer bravos. So it should auto-tune, shouldn't it?
I wouldn't rely on it.
Okay. Okay, then I'll do 111.5.
So before top of descent, dial down your altitude selection and press VNAV.
So we go 5,000 initially.
I think at up route you have to have 3,500.
Okay, then we
I
go.
already will dial in 3.5.
Yeah. We'll do so. So path selected. Good, good. Right.
Let's have a look outside. Up to now, no time.
Hey Alex, yeah, things happen really quickly here. So, oh, man, I'm still inclined by cruise power. Come on. 300 knots indicated, jeez. Alright, here comes the path. It should activate automatically. Yeah, no auto thrust, guys. You need to remember that. I almost busted the VMO. There we go. Here comes the path. And path. Yeah, it goes into descent. Nice. So, trying to get to grips with the autopilot system. So I guess we're going to have to definitely work with the crossing altitudes. So Hotel November DME, that's from the localizer DME. 6 miles, 5 miles, 4 miles, 3 miles. And then at some point we'll go visual, obviously.
Okay, first we have to find out how to see the DMEs. I think with PFD menu. Here, source,
Mm-hmm.
and then VR1, I guess.
Normally it should do. But since the localizer DME, maybe it doesn't show yet, so... Good performance. We need to put in some values here. Oh yeah, be ready to send on new brakes. Oh yeah, you're right. It doesn't have a reverse thrust, does it? Yeah.
No reverse thrust, but spoilers, manual spoilers.
Oh yeah, manual spoilers, yeah.
Full after touchdown.
So weather currently is 8 degrees, no wind. And the QNH is 1018. Previous. What's missing? What's in there? So that should be 7,000. Next page, cruising, descent. Oh my god, target speed. What is that? Little bug, I think.
Oh, no runway ID.
Well, I have runway 35. It's got everything in there. Oh, there we go. Now I've got the speeds. Speeds sent. Complete. Good.
How got you? How have you gotten the speeds? For me, when I go to approach, it says no approach
Oh,
in a runway.
okay, yeah, you're right. Disregard. No, I'm on the approach page, on the takeoff page. Approach page. Runway ID, you're right. Yeah, it's missing.
Yeah. So you can't calculate the speeds.
Yeah. No approach runway.
I think it's kind of a bug of the system here. It sometimes does that.
Ah, because the approach, it doesn't go runway centerline. So if we land on that's runway 06, 1,000 meters, good lord. So let's see if we can enter that manually.
It is very short.
Yeah. So we can't.
You can't flare that much.
Yeah. So it just works with the normal arrivals. Okay, thank you. So we got to kind of guess the approach speed. We have the angle of attack indicator here. So just make sure you have a nice circle there later on.
I think the approach speed should almost around the rotation speed from the takeoff.
Yeah. So later nav source, we can choose VOR1 from the PFD menu.
Action was 96 for me. I think.
Oh, actually, you know what? We can actually put VREF ourselves. If you go to where it says PFD menu, below is a button, refs menu. There you can set the VREF, the approach speed, and so on.
If you know them, and you can do it. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just going with like 100 knots. Should be fine. So VREF 95 and approach speed 100 or something. Jesus Christ.
Terrain.
Oh my God.
Up. Don't sink. Too low terrain. Too
Sim
low
Caesar.
gear. Too low flap. Too low terrain.
God.
Glide slope.
I jumped in my chair just now. He donated and it came through so loud on my earphones. Oh my God, hang on. Let me read the message. Black Box, thank you so much for another day of wonderful stream. My favorite part was when you... Hold on. Where did it go? Hang on, let me just get the menu up here. Hang on, I'm going to find your message again. Oh, overspeed, careful.
Don't pass the 250 feet, knots. Black.
Yeah. I'm a bit distracted here. Hold on. Just need to log in. Give me a second. CMC, first of all, thank you so much for your donation. I'm going to read out your message in a second. That just wasn't quickly enough. Oh. So, here we go. I've got a message now. Simpsy, first off, thank you much for the 10 euros. Black Box, thank you so much for another day of wonderful streams. My favorite part was when you said you're planning on streaming for many years to come. I and the rest of the Flight Sim community are incredibly thankful and lucky you're here. That's really kind. Simpsy, thank you so much. And I am looking forward to many fantastic flights, especially, like I said many times, shared cockpit flights. I really want to come back to those, because I personally enjoy them tremendously. Hey B, also hello, how are you doing? Thank you again, Sim Caesar. And guys, if you don't know Sim Caesar, please make sure to check out his channel. Absolute wonderful person, and he's always in such a good spirit, and you'll enjoy. You're going to learn a lot of stuff as well. He knows how to fly the 727, which I don't really, so...
You have flown one time.
Well, yeah, but Sim Caesar really knows. He's really proficient on that, contrary to me. Cal, good night to you. Thank you so much for watching. No. I know, HB, I know it's... we just did for the second leg. We just switched the aircraft because for the approach here... Right, let's get our head outside again. Once again, thank you so much, Sim Caesar. Big thank you. I'm not sure if one of our mods is still here. We could do a shout out.
For Sim Caesar?
Yeah.
I can do.
Yeah, thank you so much. There we go, thank you much. Guys, make sure to check out the link. Check out Sim Caesar's Twitch channel. Good, 10,000 feet. Let's put on some landing lights. Seatbelt signs, obviously.
Please comply with the illuminated seatbelt and no smoking signs. Thank you.
So we have 1018 when I'm not wrong.
Mm-hmm. So let's do 1018. Yeah. It's set. So 3,500. So we're going to be approaching via Tickboat, then FTAS onto the final, and hopefully I get the localizer working. Abrud is the final descent point, 3,500. And then we try to get the aircraft correctly down. 1,000 meters isn't very much. Hey, Vitalik, thank you much for 100 bits. Also, big round of applause. Thank you so much, everyone. Right. B, when's your next flight? When are you embarking on your next training flight? And the cool thing is, B, where you are going to be looking forward to springtime, summertime, right? While we are facing autumn and wintertime. Okay, so I now got a localized indication at least, 11.6 miles.
Yeah.
So that is working.
I have 11.3. Where are you?
Right behind you. Well, we're on the arc, so we're pretty much perpendicular to the field. So 11.2 doesn't really say much.
What's the speed?
Yeah, 240, but I'm slowing down to 20.
Yeah, I'm already on 160.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Ooh, full brakes, full brakes. You've done a flight this morning, and there's one Saturday morning. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So, Agent, what time frame do you think we talk about solo? Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you have a lot of tropical storms, but I mean, in winter time, autumn time in southern America, you have foggy season, right? So, talked to a friend the other day, and he said that they had diverted from Buenos Aires to Montevideo because of fog. There we go. Yeah, I can see Brennell there, so he slowed down. Alright, let's get speed brakes out.
Localizer course was 119.
So it doesn't tune it automatically?
No.
Okay.
It's not an Airbus.
Put out some flaps here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go on heading. If I then go on there. Yeah. And then you need to port course 119.
Someone overtook me. Okay, localizers captured.
Right jump.
Altitude.
Good. So let's go there and let's press. Is there a button for just a localizer or just a
The nav button.
nav button? But nav is normally for
But it works.
well, just make sure you well, you're not tracking the. Oh,
The arrow must be green, and then press nav.
Did not capture the localizer.
Oh really? For me it did.
Okay.
Make sure your arrow is green. Yes, it is green. Okay.
I mean, localizer is white, so
Localizer is white? No.
yeah, but lock 1, so it should be arming. I don't know why it's not doing that. I guess I'll just go fly in heading mode then. Track it. There we go. Look at that, Reynolds. Oh, Reynolds already really slow. What's the speed, Reynolds?
120.
Okay.
Autopilot.
So
Right.
I have some other 6.8. Oh, I'm too low.
Autopilot.
At 120 I need 850 feet per minute.
So 5 miles. Oh, it's actually 6 miles. Yeah, I'm already a bit too low there as well. Just didn't overtake Reynolds there. So 5 miles, 3,100, and then we go 4 miles, 2,660. So I can just level off here. So I know that I'm on the right approach speed because I've got a green circle there, so that looks like a good angle of attack, as it should be. Weirdly enough, I can't switch off the flight director.
And simply ignore them.
Oh yeah, absolutely will do. So 4 miles, good on altitude, then 3 miles, 2,200.
2,500.
I'll cut it off.
Just
Will not go off. Why?
so it's in that valley there. So we need to descend 2 miles. It was 2 to 40, but we need to get the aircraft down. So there's the airport. And I would assume that we won't see the party lights. Yeah, I can see the runway lights now. Speed is just a
1,000.
little bit still too fast. 1,000's checked. Just to slow down here. So now I'm on the right speed. I'm a bit low though.
Five hundred.
I did it.
400.
Nice. Yeah, I'm just a little bit low. Trying to get back on path.
300.
Oh yeah, it has those little blinking party lights. Like you get white blinking, red blinking if you're too low.
Yep.
200.
Oh god, it's such a short runway.
Yeah, it's not that short.
100.
I only needed
50,
the half runway
40,
to stop.
30, 20, 10.
Come on, down we go. Speed brakes out. Manual brakes. 228. Okay, well, we're safely down. Wow, beautiful surrounding again here.
Yes.
Now that's how pros do it. I was a bit low though. What I was missing was some kind of DME distance or anything kind of affixed to the field to kind of have some sort of reference. So there's someone else here in the CJ4 or something, or is that a static aircraft? Right,
On
DeFlore's
your
coming.
right side, it's I am.
Yeah, but no, you're on my left because you were still the
It's
A320.
you or something.
Ah,
like that.
okay.
It's one of us.
Ah, okay, fantastic. Welcome, welcome. Let me just watch DeFlore's land the aircraft. Hold on. There he is.
Because can you have a look in when he's landed in your settings? There's someone coming with a TBM.
Nice, Slim Shady. Ah, DeFlore is nice one. Yeah, that looked really nice. B, thank you so much. You're so generous as well. 525 bits. Food in general is amazing actually, but please, for the love of don't order pizza here. Don't condone that atrocity. Oh God. I know they have fantastic food there. Yeah, my favorite, obviously, steak.
Of course.
Yeah. I don't eat much
Good
meat
night,
anymore.
Black
Yeah,
box.
Hilo, same for us. Hilo, take care. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Stay safe.
But the steak every week, that must be.
In Buenos Aires, I mean, yeah, the steak's just so good. Thank you so much, Agent, again, E, for the 525 bits. Also, thank you to Whitelick, and to Sim Caesar. Thank you, everyone. Oh yeah, Oyster, I can imagine. Yeah, it's difficult. Hey Runa, thanks for hanging out so long. Thanks for watching. Glad you enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Also safely down with his TBM here. Nice. Yeah, so Brendan, what setting did you want to see?
Setting, then general options, then traffic, and then have a look in the category AI and multiplier traffic detail. If you have there use generic plane models for multiplayer on or off.
Oh, I have that off.
No, you have it on.
Oh, the multiplier on. Okay, so should we switch it off
Yeah.
or?
Switch it off, yes.
Ah, okay.
And maybe you should see the right, but I don't know if you have to restart or if it works immediately.
Yeah, probably have to restart them. Alex, thank you. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. It's my pleasure. Thank you so much, everyone. So we'll go switch the avionics off here. The floor is glad to enjoy the flight. Yeah, that was something else, right? Thank you much, Ionoi, as well to you. Thank you so much for all the help. Take care. Right, so that can go off as well. That off, covers back there, looking good, and battery off. Fantastic. So, Brennan, thanks so much for joining today's flight.
Yes,
So
it was fantastic.
So we managed to get all the way up here to Echo November Oscar Victor, and that is a nice scenery here, indeed.
And there's more to come. The
Yeah.
Lofotes will come shortly.
Nice. Okay.
And they are very beautiful.
Okay. yeah, looking forward to some more interesting group flights. If you want to join anytime, guys, everyone here, we're on the European West server here. So next time, if you want to join some of these flights, please do. Oh yeah, that's it. So Medes, that was you there as Slim Shady. Nice, Medes, as well to you. Thank you so much for joining. And big thank you again for all the supporters. And yeah, I'll be off working again, and I'll be seeing you all, if you like, on Monday. So that's the plan for next week, Monday stream. And then we'll see as we go forward. I have some busy tours coming up, and also my own Czech flight in the simulator coming up. So I'm going to have to hit the books as well. All right, guys. But now we hit the bed. And so take care, everyone. And I'll see you again very, very soon. For those that haven't seen the video, I'll show that here now. Take care, everyone. Good night.
Tschüss.
Space. Grazie.
Engine 2 start.
Schick angezogen, schmeckt.
After agency points for
6000 jetzt.
Jawohl.
Alles wieder gut. Engine 1 start.
Space.
Brake is set.
Okay, so you're clear to disconnect the events. We'll have a nice evening. That's a jump. Danke, Rundschritt.
Full up. Full up.
Rudder.
Full left.
Such a plus.
Full start NTIs.
Ist off.
Weekend status.
Checked.
Shrimp.
Da sehe ich 24% set.
Yes, neutral.
Check this out. Letzte, ja, also links rum da. Ein Brake check.
bevor es warten lässt, weil wir es nicht haben oder so.
Ich denke.
Taxi checklist.
Taxi flight controls.
Check.
Check flight setting.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. Radar PVS.
On auto.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Critical memo.
Takeoff notice.
Check is completed.
Yep. Line up checklist. 2 for fully.
Yes.
TARA. Of course it is fine. Gut, Departure on Runway und dann links 22 Grad bis 1200 und dann weiter nach dem an. Und wir haben Vektor fahren. Takeoff. Mantoga SAS runway, auto thrust blue. Takeoff. First class Fahrplan. Der dreht auch rechts ab. Livestreams 0.